Well, tonight, following hours of dozens of residents speaking out on this controversial multi-million-dollar project, Virginia Beach leaders, they finally voted on whether to sell a city-owned golf course to a private developer. Now, there's been just a lot of debate over this, what the private developer wants to do, the plans that it has. City leaders, some of them saying that it'll help ease the burden of the city's been facing in maintaining this golf course, and that with the sale, $18 million, they are going to be able to reinvest that and help out with schools and other areas. There's also been some question about how this deal went down and how transparent it was. And so we have been staying on top of it. And News 3 reporter Brendan Ponton, he is live for us in Virginia Beach. Brendan, I mean, it has been quite a night, lots of speakers. You were inside City Hall. How contentious was this council meeting, and what did City Council decide?
Kurt, yeah, a very contentious night here at the Virginia Beach City Council meeting, and the meeting actually still going on, but they are talking about other things now. But this vote passed 9-2 tonight, and they needed 9 votes in order for it to happen, and that is what they got. So for now, this is on track for the Dragas Companies to be the owners of the Virginia Beach National Golf Club. Now we can take a look here at the scene here tonight. It was a very testy public hearing. Dozens of community members came out tonight, with many urging the council to vote no or delay the project. But still, some members of the community did come here in support of Dragas Companies. The Dragas Companies has proposed building more than 650 homes on the 350-acre property. Their plan would keep a public golf course, but part of the course would have to be reconfigured. Now, the deal is somewhat controversial, as Dragas would pay $18 million for the property, but then that money would be reinvested into the golf course. The developer would also contribute another $18 million on their own for golf course improvements. But the vote has now passed, and I spoke with a man not in support, as well as the CEO of Dragas Companies. What's your reaction to that vote?
Not surprising. I think most of us know that when you're fighting the government, when you're fighting a government that is not representing of the people, which represents other interests, it's not surprising that they vote this way. However, it's not the end of the fight. A lot of things have to happen in a federal lawsuit, we hope.
We heard you, and we look forward to answering them. You know, and we look forward to delivering so many services that and aspects of this community that everybody can enjoy and will be proud of.
And what do you want to say about just the deal? And you're paying $17.9 million, and then
it's good for tonight. But thank you.
So as for next steps, the Dragas Companies will still have to rezone the land where they want to build houses, and the City Council will have to approve that. So some of the City Council members here were speaking to the crowd, trying to tell them that this is not the final step in the project and that they will continue to have a say in this project. And as for the timeline on that, in theory, if Dragas submitted by September 1st, that part of this could be in front of the City Council again here in December. So a very contentious and testy night, but this vote did pass here. And what is a big news for a lot of people here in Virginia Beach. We're live tonight at City Hall in Virginia Beach. I'm Brendan Ponton, WTKR News 3.
Brendan, thank you so much. As you pointed out, we have not heard the last of this. We thank you for that report. Also